There's a big difference between giving someone coffee, serving someone a pizza or a burger, and coercing someone to violate their sincerely held beliefs. And so my question for Jeffrey,
that is open, Kelly,
no,
to
my
the
question for Jeffrey
interpretation
is,
of the business
would you
owner.
allow,
That's open
would
to the
you allow a
interpretation.
homosexual?
Hang on, my show, hang on. That is open to the interpretation of the business owner, is it not? Because to use the example I know that you've been involved in, that we keep using, you know, this, let's say a same-sex couple walks into this photography studio, wants a photographer to take a picture for that same-sex wedding, and the photographer says, yes, I'll take your picture for a passport, yes, I'll take your picture for a driver's license, but, you know, no, I'm not going to take your picture for the same-sex wedding because that is against my religious beliefs. I hear you saying the protection of religious beliefs, but how is that not discrimination? Just asking.
It's not discrimination. There's a big difference between taking a picture and forcing, for the government forcing someone, a citizen, to violate their sincerely held beliefs by participating and using their creative expression to photograph a wedding. We would never ask a homosexual, we would defend a homosexual's right not to photograph an event with the Westboro Baptist hateful stance. We would never want them to have to be involved with that.
Let's not even bring the Westboro Baptist Church up into this, because I don't want to go there.
Well, Brooke, would you make a homosexual photograph?
I ask the questions, you answer the questions.
Okay,
Jeff
well, I will ask the questions. We would support the homosexual.
Kelly, hang on.
We would also support the Muslim who wouldn't want to provide pork sandwiches on a Saturday, because that would violate his beliefs.
I understand. You're giving other examples.
We defend
I understand.
everyone.
Just hang on a second, because Jeff Toobin is my go-to legal guy. And Jeff Toobin, under the law, given the example that I gave, if I am, want to get married to another woman, I walk into a photography studio, where does the law stand right now, as far as same-sex marriage and an individual and a business saying no?
Well, I think it varies by state.
But Arizona specific.
Well, at this point, I think they largely do have the right to turn down people, because there is no law in Arizona that says you can't discriminate on the basis of sexual orientation. That's different in some other states, but I mean, this is about the law making sure that people have the right to draw distinctions, to discriminate among their customers based on who's gay and who's straight. I mean, that's what this law is all about.
Go ahead, Kelly.
That's just not true. What this bill does, it's a balancing test. It basically says that the government cannot come in and force you to speak or to believe something that's contrary to what you believe. It's not a license for discrimination. That's the beauty of the legal system that we live in. It's not that any action can be therefore justified because of your religious beliefs. That's why we have a constitutional system of government to prevent that. This bill has nothing to do with discrimination. It is it's protecting basic freedoms that belong to everyone. And I don't understand how you could argue anything else. This has nothing to do with discrimination.